We are discussing about the uh, HANA administration part. As part of this HANA administration part, so what is meant by HANA? Some information about the HANA introduction and versions 1.0 and HANA 2.0, the differences between HANA 1.0 and 2.0. And we are discussing about the HANA hardware requirements, right? So hardware requirements and software requirements. So this is the continuation to the hardware requirements. As part of the HANA hardware requirements, so we have discussed what type of operating systems we required, how to calculate the RAM size, maybe architects. They will follow the quick sizer tool, SAP
Yes.
quick sizer tool or t-shirt sizing method they will follow to get the RAM size requirement, or customer will provide us the RAM, how much RAM we have to take it out. Otherwise, so otherwise, if it's a greenfield, right? Greenfield implementation. Greenfield means so greenfield means so there are the greenfield and brownfield. We are the two fields of migration. Greenfield means fresh installation. Brownfield means migrations. Migrations means you are already in the SAP system, but you are using the other databases. Instead of here, you are using the other databases here. In this case, how to calculate the size? Why? Because data already there in the database level. How to calculate it here? So for the greenfield, we can use, it's a greenfield means it's kind of, maybe we know, right? T-shirt sizing, t-shirt or t-shirt or so SAP, one of the web-based tool, sizer, quick sizer tool, SAP t-shirt sizing or quick sizer tool. We can use it to calculate the how much RAM we required, how many, so all those things we can get it out. Otherwise, if it is the brown field, so means already SAP exists, kind of migrations. So that time we can calculate the RAM size using the reports, either SAP program we can use it, or DB scripts you can use it here. So SAP program means SAP level, since we have completed the SAP, so SAP level we have, suppose if you open the SAP here, in the in SA38, there is a report, we can execute it to get the how much space. There is a report, HDB underscore sizing. We can execute that report in SA38, right? So in SA38, so slash SDF slash HDB underscore sizing. So this report size should for the this report we can execute it here in the our system, so that it will calculate the how much memory, disk, CPU, all the information it will give to us here, right? All the information it will search from our side here, right? Suppose just leave it, it will give the full length sizing. No, just calculate the one table. Let's see how the output will be here, right? SAP level. Just calculate this one, you will get the how many CPUs for one table. If you just leave it, you will get the it will be full sizing here. Means all the tables here, all the tables will be, it will grab the data here. What is the calculation and everything will get. This is very simple. Why? Because data already exists. We know what is the database size. Based on that, we can plan the how much RAM memory. So that is very simple. That is called the migrations perspective. For the new system installations only, it's very difficult to find out the RAM size. Why? Because for the new system installation, so it's like it kind of everybody not sure how much RAM we have to take it out, right? Maybe we have to estimationally, we have to roughly go to the one RAM size. Then based upon that, we will get the how much estimation, rough estimation we can take it out here. Then CPU utilization. we can get it out based upon the RAMs. How many RAMs we have based on that, sorry, how much RAM size we have based on that CPU utilization, we can get it out. CPU utilization, we can get based upon the RAM size, we can get the CPU utilization. Based upon the RAM size, we can get the CPU utilization, right? CPU RAM operating system. Based upon the RAM size, we can get the CPU estimations, right? If it is the physical CPU, 16 GB, it will handle it. It is the on-premise CPUs, 8 GB, or so it will like this. So 8 GB, 8 GB, it will handle the, so in the cloud level. So like that, we can have the CPU estimations here. So like that, we can take the CPUs. Then file systems. This is the very important here. This is the one of the interview point of view or common question. File systems. File systems, how much we have to take it out here. See here, sizing results in the GB here. Memory requirement 50 GB required. Data volume 25 GB. So data analysis. So you can got the all the estimations. See here, you got the all the calculations and all the everything, you got it here, right? CPUs based upon the hourly, daily, weekly, monthly. So you see here all the estimations you got for the table here, right? All the one table you got this much, right? So you see, you got the sizing report now, right? Based on that, you know how much we can take it out here. You will come to know, right? So this is a report for the migrations. We will use this report for the calculation of the how much RAM, okay, for the HANA databases. So file systems are very important. No one asks questions on this RAM and OS, everything here. But this is the very important question for what are the how many file systems we required for the HANA databases. What are the file systems and their respective sizes here. So root and USR SAP, they are the 5 types of file systems we required here for dedicated to HANA database here. USR SAP, / HANA shared, then / HANA data, / HANA log, right? So these are the DB related file systems here, database related file systems here. These are the 5 types of file systems we required for HANA databases. 5 types of file systems. So we required, right? 5 types of file systems we required here to for HANA databases, right? So this is the very important here, hardware requirements here. USR SAP / HANA shared data log volume here, right? So here, so apart from this is the HANA dedicated file systems here. File systems means in the Linux level, we have file systems concept. When it comes to the Windows level, it's a drive, D drive, E drive, F drive concept here, right? D drive, E drive, F drive concept here. When it comes to the this concept, this is the concept here we have in the systems here. This is the concept here we have, right? So this is the things we should be required in the systems here. Okay. So these are the things, but how much space? File systems, we know everybody can remember the file systems here. What about the space? So for the root, minimum 10 GB as per the SAP recommendations. USR SAP 50 GB is required. Root, sorry, / HANA shared 1 into RAM size, 1 into RAM size, or max 1 TB. We can take it out here, max. So data 3 into RAM size. So 3 into RAM size here. So / HANA log. So half by 2 into RAM size. Half by 2 RAM size, or we can go for the max 512 GB RAM. 512 GB. Okay. This is the, it's not my own calculations. It's the SAP recommended approach. This is a very common interview question here. What are the file systems we required for the HANA databases? To install the HANA, what are the file systems we required in the real time? So for root 10 GB, USR SAP, / HANA shared, / HANA data, / HANA log. So suppose your RAM size is the 1 terabyte, if you assume, then 1 terabyte is your HANA folder size here, right? So 3 TB is your data folder size here. So 512 GB is your log folder size, right? This way, if you club it all, you know how much you will get. So this much of space you required at operating system level. Means in the Linux level, you required this much of space. Okay, this much of space you require for this one. Okay, got it? So this is the file systems which you required. So RAM, CPU, file systems. But this is a very important factor you should remember, right? Everybody should remember. So how many file systems? Apart from that, these are the Linux level. Apart from that, we have so some OS related file systems are /var, /temp, right? /log, not the log, /home, and /swap. So these are very important for the operating system, OS, Linux. So somehow C drive is required for our Windows operating systems, same as like for Linux. So these are the mount point, these are the folders, separate mount points are required, separate file systems are required for so separator file systems will required for this one. So the var and temp, we can take it 15 GB. So temp also we can take it at 20 GB. It depends. Home also we can take it like 10 GB. Then swap, so 20 GB minimum is required for Linux operating systems or Linux operating systems. So these many are required here. So if you want, sir, why should I take the var 15 GB? I will take the 20 GB. You can take 200 GB also. Who will tell? Right? Minimum I am telling here, right? If you take more, that is best, right? For you only it's benefit, right? So suppose /var fail, no one will question you, right? So, but HANA, these are the recommendations for the operating systems, OS. So this all will be in the operating system only, but these are the OS specific file systems. These are the HANA specific file systems. HANA specific file systems here. HANA specific file systems you required. Got it? Any questions from anyone regarding these file systems? Very important.
Sir,
right?
temp and var. ఇక్కడ మనకి మాక్సిమం 1 TB అని తీసుకున్నాం కొంచెం ఫైల్ సిస్టమ్స్ లో.
Yes.
1 TB ఇక్కడ డేటా వచ్చేసరికి 3 into 1 TB కదా సార్, అంటే 3 TB వస్తుందా?
అవును. సో 3 terabyte, 3 into RAM size. That's why. So 3 into 3 TB. Example I'm telling 3 TB. So half by 2, 1 TB, 4 TB, 4.5. So 460, 470, 482 GB. If your RAM size is 1 terabyte, then 4 terabyte, 4.8. So 4.8 TB you required for this space at the operating system level. In that space, you need to segregate. So root this much of space, USR SAP this much of space. Suppose in the operating system level, suppose if you have, how you will do the disk partition? You will go for the disk partition. So in the operating system level, so from here, what you will choose? C drive this much of space, E drive this much of space. So F drive this much of space. How we are allocating? Same way, total 1 terabyte disk space. How you are splitting your partitions, your home? How you are splitting? Same way here we need to split in the Linux level also we need to split it all these things. Then how you want to split it? Based upon the recommendations from the SAP. Okay.
Sir, for example, if you have only 1 TB. Hello.
Which one 1 TB? RAM size or this one?
Total wise, if you have 1 TB, so in that 1 TB, compulsory we need to give root for 10 GB and USR SAP 15 GB, and rest of things only we need to calculate, no?
Right. Rest of the things we need to calculate it. Based upon the RAM size, you need to allocate the space here.
Okay.
Okay, based upon the RAM size, you need to allocate or you need to purchase the more space or something. You need to do that one. But this is the SAP recommendation. Sir, why should I go 10 GB? I will go for the 2 GB only. Here I will give the 10 GB only. Here, why should I follow the SAP recommendations? Here I will give the, instead of 1 terabyte, I will go for the 10 GB only. You can go for that one. No one will ask you question. Just this is your system. But tomorrow you may face some issues, performance issues, space issues. That time, if you go for SAP and ask, they will immediately tell you, did you follow my recommendations or not? Then what will you answer in that case, right? You will answer like no. Then first follow the recommendations, then come back with me. So when you purchased the one of the maybe washing machine from a company, they will give the one user manual, some instructions to us, right? Warranty period, something only warranty here. Then something is happened within one warranty. Then when you ask them, so did you read the clearly manual? Yes. Then we will give the warranty to the motor, not the outer products or inner products or something like that. There is something they will tell to us, right? So that is the main thing here. Did you follow my instructions? Are you safely keeping the ear outside? Or so something like that, they will ask hundreds of questions, right? If you go with the warranty or something like that. So same as like here also. The product is given by SAP, then and also they have informed us to follow the recommendations to get that much of speed and also to avoid any issues and everything. Now, if you won't follow that much of thing, then you are not getting that much of speed. It's very slow. Then if you go SAP, they will ask you the question, right? Did you follow my recommendations? So these are the SAP recommended space levels. Even though you have followed you have enough space and everything, even though you are not, that is performance is not bad, so it's not good. Then in this case, if we go with them, then they will take it further. Whether the patch level issue or product issue, what is that? They will take it further. Okay, so that is the thing will happen. So when you follow the recommended approach or when you are not following the recommended approach.
What is the minimum RAM of this one, sir?
128 GB.
128.
Minimum 128 GB is required for the real time. So when you are working for the customer, minimum 128 GB RAM is required to operate the HANA databases. And space, based on that, we need to allocate the space also. Then OS, this much of all required here. Okay, so practice in
120 GB for any platform, no, sir? Only for standard.
No, one slot, not the one slot. Entire your hardware 128 GB for one HANA system is required.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the hardware file system requirements. The hardware from OS will come, space, storage, CPU, RAMs will come. Then network, how much network bandwidth is required here? If you go with the slow network bandwidth, then if you ask SAP, then they will fire us, right? So then the network minimum 1 Gbps per second, 1 Gbps per second, minimum 1 Gbps. It should be good. They will tell like it should be the good network bandwidth. Maybe 1 Gbps is the good in our local areas, right? 1 gigabytes per second. It's very most speed network. So we can go for the 1 Gbps per network here. So Intel Haswell CPUs are later are recommended for hardware part or motherboard part. Intel CPUs, and you have to use the certified hardware vendors only. You need to procure the hardwares from certified vendors only, not for the local machines or China machines, not like that. Certified hardware vendors only. Sir, how can I get the certified hardware vendors? Maybe we have the hardware vendor certified, right? So Lenovo, Fujitsu, here. Maybe if you type it, SAP HANA, so certified hardware vendors for HANA means, so these are the hardware providers are certified. So we can only procure the hardware from the these hardware vendors only. Otherwise, so because these are the certified by SAP. SAP products will run on this hardware. So that will be can be trusted. So certified. Those are the trusted here. So here you can see Alibaba, Cisco, EMC, Google Cloud, and Data Core, and IBM Cloud, and Intel, Atas, Lenovo, Silk, NetApp. Many things are there. So you need to use the certified hardware vendors only. Maybe you have to use the Intel CPUs only, Intel RCUs or CPUs, right? Memory size based upon the your gigabytes, terabytes, you have to use the buffer, right? So these are the certified hardware vendors. I mean to say the hardware which you are procuring, that should be certified by the SAP. Then only your HANA will work without any issues. So, sir, why we are taking this much of caring for HANA databases? Why? Because HANA is high performance analytical appliance database. So it will give the faster results. In the real time, we can analyze so on fly, we can make the business decisions also. On fly, we can make the business decisions to business decisions to get that much of paid for your business, right? So it's a database. One time, if you install the HANA database, long life, same database you have to use for your business, right? So it's not like that uninstallation. Installation means your data will be gone, right? So that's the main thing here. So one thing, when you are using the HANA database, carefully we have to use these things and we have to follow the recommended approach from the SAP here, right? So when it comes to the softwares, SAP softwares, what are the SAP softwares we have to use it here? Coming to the SAP softwares here, SAP HANA we are using, then SAP HANA database we have to use it, then SAP HANA client we have to use it, then SAP, maybe it's optional, add-ons or plugins we have to use it. Add-ons or plugins we have to use it here. So software side, it's very simple. Once the OS is ready, file systems are ready, then everything is ready, then you will log into the system, then you will download the softwares and you will install it. So from here onwards, our work will start. All these things will be, we just need the information, or if someone asks you, you have to provide it. Why? Because you are not responsible to install the operating system. You are not responsible to procure the hardware, purchase the hardware. You are not responsible all those things. But someone asking the question, you need to answer. Why? Because Linux team does not know how much space. Then they will tell you, they will ask you, then you have to inform like this much of space we required. So then software side, it's purely our side responsibility. We need to download these are the softwares from the service marketplace here. So softwares we have to download from the service marketplace. So then what are the softwares we required? So SAP HANA database, we are installing database client, and add-ons or plugins. These are the optional additional functionalities. So these are the plugins and add-ons are the additional functionalities. These are the optional things here. These are the optional things which we choose it here, which we have to choose it here. Okay. So these are the softwares here. Then how to download the softwares here? How to download the softwares here? So to download the softwares, we have to log into the service. So marketplace with S user ID, then we have to download the HANA databases softwares here, right? So how to download means I will show you here now. Okay. So here in the support download center to, so we are doing the installations, right? We are doing the installations here. So for the installation, for downloading the softwares, so what we have to do here, we have to go to the by alphabetical index, then so by alphabetical index here, then HANA, H for HANA, right? Then select the H here, H for HANA here. Here for the HANA databases here, we are using the HANA, so platform edition. That is the platform edition here. We have the 3 types of editions as you speak yesterday, right? So in that platform edition, we are using here, in the platform edition, we have the HANA 2.0 is available, and go to the installation, then download the HANA latest version, HANA 2.0 SPS 07, right? HANA SPS 05, 06, right? So these are available, 5, 6, 7 are available. So 7 is the latest one. So 7 is the latest one. So if you want to download, just click on the this zip file, which is available only on the Linux or IBM Power machines here. So just you can download this one, then it will start. So downloading, then all the files and everything here, right? This is the way we have to download the HANA softwares here, right? So here, so what we have to do, installations and upgrades. Here by alphabetical index, index installation and upgrade by alphabetical index. Otherwise, you can go to the support packs and patches by alphabetical index. HANA, H for HANA softwares. So as we know, when you are downloading the SAP softwares, we know how to download it, right? Same as like here, H for HANA. Then go for the HANA platform edition here. In the platform edition here, in the platform edition, here you can see the HANA database, HANA client, right? HANA cockpit, HANA database. So HANA database is mandatory, HANA client is mandatory. Then in remaining all the tools are optional. These all are the add-ons and plugins. Depends upon the your business, you have to do that one. HANA Studio also important for monitoring the HANA database. So Web ID also important for the developers, right? Depends upon the your use case, you need to download the other softwares. But mandatory things are HANA database and HANA client are the mandatory softwares which we have to download it. So go to the databases, then select the which version, HANA 2.0 SPS 07, 05, 06, 07. So which one you want to download, you can download the respective software, you can download it here from here. Okay, so this is the, just click on this file, then software will be downloaded. Just click on this file, then you can see software is getting downloaded in the system. See here, it is getting downloaded. See here, it is getting downloaded, right? Depends upon your file, we have to download it here. Okay, so these are the this is the way we have to download the softwares from the service marketplace. So once you download it, then we have to log into the Linux operating system. Then we need to work on that one. To log into the Linux operating system, what you have to do on your desktop, as you have the access. If anyone don't have access, let me know, I can get the access. You have to log into the my remote desktop here. Once you log into the remote desktop, then there is a putty. Putty is available. Why? Because for Windows operating systems, we know we will log in through MSTSC remote desktop server. We will log in, we will get the remote server here. For Linux operating systems, we have to use the putty. If you don't have putty, go and search it here. PUTTY, you have to use it here, putty. Then pin to taskbar, pin to start menu, then it will be added to the here. Just to open the here, just to type the our Linux SAP Linux 1. Just to type our Linux server name is the SAP Linux 1. Okay, our SAP Linux 1, you can type it here. Then it will ask you to log in now, because you need to verify today. Then Monday onwards, we can start the our work, right? Our installations and everything here. Okay, so just you can log into the putty. Your desktop, it is available. You can log into the putty. Then there you can type the SAP Linux 1. I will share the details in the group so that you will get the host names and passwords and everything. Okay, any questions from anyone? So So if you don't have access, let me know. I can create it for you, for the new guys.